Picture the velvet Kenyan night, thick with wet earth and distant rain. Crickets throb like a heartbeat. Inside the gleaming mansion in Nyamakoroto village, Nyamira County, Edward and Grace Morema sleep at last in the home they built with American dreams. Marble floors, high ceilings, walls waiting for laughter. They earned every inch. Decades in icy Minnesota, Edward grinding as a businessman, Grace the quiet anchor. From Ramsey they sent lifelines home, school fees, hospital bills, church roofs, boreholes for parched villages. People called them blessings. Some smiled with clenched teeth. The house rose proud behind razor wire, turning heads and twisting hearts. Old land disputes festered. After a relative died, Edward demanded fairness. To some, fairness felt like theft. Whispers poisoned family gatherings. They have too much. They act like kings now. March 2023. The couple returned, hearts full. Days blurred with relatives, feasts, children's laughter echoing off new walls. Nights were peaceful. Until that one. Past midnight the air chilled. Shadows moved beyond the fence. A faint snip, wire cutters biting steel. Soft footsteps on gravel. The intruders knew the compound like their own. Inside, Edward stirred. A creak, he froze. Grace murmured in sleep. Then crash. The bedroom door exploded inward. Masked figures surged, eyes cold with purpose. No words, only terror. Rough hands dragged them from bed. Binding wire sliced into wrists and ankles. Edward roared for his wife. A fist crushed the sound. Grace's muffled cry cut deeper than steel. They hauled her to the guest room, left him in the garage, thinking he might crawl for help. Help never came. Machetes glinted in faint moonlight. The first cut was slow, deep. Then another. Flesh parted. Blood sprayed warm across walls, pooling thick and dark. The killers worked deliberately, mutilating beyond death, carving a message in agony. Grace's last breath bubbled alone. Edward collapsed on cold concrete, life draining into crimson rivers. Dawn painted the hills soft pink. A step-grandson called. Ring, ring, nothing. Panic rose. He raced with neighbors, forced the gate. The door gaped. Silence choked the air. Then the smell, coppery, raw. Someone screamed. Grace lay twisted on soaked sheets, eyes fixed on the ceiling she once loved. Edward sprawled in his own dark lake. The village wailed. Children in Minnesota shattered under the calls. Police arrested the help and farmhand, but family knew. Wallets untouched. This was vengeance, hired and cold. The mansion stands empty now, gates chained, windows blind. Weeds reclaim the ground. Killers walk free, paid by envy. Edward and Grace came home to live. Instead, they died screaming in the house they built with love.